What's good, everybody? It's your boy JD back with another NBA 2K25 video for you guys. And man, today I got you a crazy build. We got you guys a point forward build here. This build can finish at all three levels. It gets elite contact dunks. It has a very solid mid-range with gold set shot specialist. It also gets limitless range. We can ISO on this build. We're going to be able to dot up our teammates. And you know, I got just enough defense in this thing to make it a problem. If you guys enjoy this build, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss any more builds like this one. Let's head over to the builder, check this thing out. I got you guys the build, a recommended jump shot, and some animations for you. Let's go. Alright, so here we are in the builder. We're going to go ahead and put together this 6'9" ISO point forward build. We're going small forward position, height 6'9", weight 188, which you need to do in order to get that 75 speed with ball to get lightning launch on silver. We're going 6'10" on the wingspan because we want to be able to shoot the ball with this build for sure. If we're going to be doing some ISO, we're going to need to be able to score at all three levels. And this build will definitely be able to do that. So let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, we're going to start down here with the physicals. For the speed, we are going to go up to an 84 for the speed. 84 would be a very solid speed for a 6'9" build. And then for the agility, we're going up to 80. We want to be able to move our feet, be able to cut in from the corner, play weak side defense, do all of that fun stuff as well. We don't just want to be a pylon out there, so we're going 80 on our agility. For the strength, we're going to take this up to a 73. That will allow us to get strong handle on gold once we upgrade some of our ball handling and stuff like that. And then lastly, the vertical, we're going to take this up to an 80. That's going to help us out with getting our contact dunk animations, our chase downs, and all of that good stuff as well. Let's go ahead and get into the build here. First things first, we're going to start up here with the finishing. Because of the way that the mid-range and everything is set up, your mid-range or your close shot here is going to be drug up to a 78. That will get you Paint Prodigy on bronze. That'll be more than enough on a build 6'9" down low with that 78 close shot. For the driving layup, we're going to take this up to an 80. That's going to get us access to some nice layup packages. It's also going to get us physical finisher on silver. You can see we have layup mix master on bronze, and we have float game on silver as well. So you're going to be able to finish when you get close to the hoop, you know, doing the driving layups and everything like that. For the driving dunk, we are going to take this up to an 89, which will get us contact dunks in its own right, but what we're going to do is we're going to use 4 cap breakers here to move that up to a 93, which will get us gold posterizer. It will get us Hall of Fame aerial wizard, get us access to all of the nice contact dunk animations, the pro off 1 and off 2, get you access to a lot of the nice NBA player signature dunk packages as well. So 89 on the driving dunk plus the 4 cap breakers to get us to a 93. Now on a 6'9" ISO, you know, point forward type of a build, I thought it was important to put some standing dunk on here as well. You can see already it gets pushed up to a 54, but for this build here, we're going to move this up to a 72. I think that's really going to help you when you get, you know, if you're ISOing against maybe a smaller guard or something like that and you get down low, having that bronze rise up and having the 72 standing dunk mixed with, I like the Ben Simmons for these under 6'10" type of builds, gives you some really nice under basket animations and everything. And then last but not least, when you move a couple of these things, again, the post control is going to get taken up. We're going to just leave it right there to 50. We're not really looking to do too much in the post on this build. If you wanted to move some attributes around and put it in there, by all means, you certainly could do that. So the finishing is going to be very good on this build. Let's go ahead and move down to the shooting. For the shooting here, like I said, we moved the arms in a little bit because we want to be able to shoot at all 3 levels with this build. We're going 88 on our mid-range. And then we're going to go ahead and use our other 5 cap breakers here. And we're going to move that up to a 93. So we will have gold Deadeye. We will have gold set shot specialist. We will have shifty shooter on gold as well. So we're definitely going to be able to do some things on the mid-range area. It's going to get access to a lot of very nice jump shots and all of that good stuff as well. And then for our 3-ball, we're not going too crazy here. we can't get like silver limitless or anything on this type of a build, so we're going 83 for the 3-point shot, which will unlock the bronze limitless range for us. If you wanted to use a max +1 there and push that up to silver to go along with all of your other gold badges, you certainly could do that, but I don't think it's necessary on this build. I think 83 is more than enough to get the job done from deep consistently. And then for the free throw with our extra attributes, we're going to go ahead and move this up to a 76 for the free throw. Again, more than enough to be consistent if you're going to try to knock down shots like in the rec and stuff for that type of a build. So again, not only is our finishing going to be really good, but if we're going to be more of an ISO type of a guard or a taller guard, I believe we need to be able to score, in that mid-range and from deep. So we've definitely got all of that covered. Now for the pass accuracy, remember, like I said, we're point forward here. We need to be able to move the ball and everything, and we want to get that point forward name as well. So what we're going to do is take the pass accuracy all the way up to an 89. That will get us bailout on bronze. It will get you break starter on gold, dimer on gold, versatile visionary on silver. Will also get you access to the Tyrese Halliburton pass style. Obviously one of the best pass styles in the game, so you're definitely going to be able to whip that ball around the court. If you're trying to dot up your teammates and everything like that. For the ball handle, we're going to go ahead and max this out. At 6'9", we can get an 80 ball handle. It's going to get you access to a lot of very nice dribble animations and everything. You can see you're going to get ankle assassin and handles for days, both on bronze. You may want to use a max +1 to put your handle for days up to silver instead of putting it on your limitless range. Those are both tier 1 badges at this height. I mentioned having that gold strong handle, which is going to be nice for being able to attack the rim. And then you get silver unpluckable, which is very nice as well. Again, another area where you could consider a max +1 if you wanted to move that up to gold. And then the speed with ball, I mentioned moving the weight down to what we did. So we could have 75 speed with ball. Get you the silver lightning launch, should get you access to some nice dribble styles and animations, like I said, all of that good stuff to go along with a taller build like that to help you move around the court, be a little quicker with the ball and all of that good stuff as well. Now, last but not least, we got to go ahead and we're going to put some defense on this build. I usually like to put a little bit of extra defense on some of my builds. Now this one, because we put so many attributes in some of the other categories, this one's going to be lacking a little bit from what I might normally do on the defensive side of things. We're going 60 on the interior defense, and then we're going to take our perimeter up to a 74, which will unlock a bunch of bronze badges, bronze challenger, immovable enforcer, on-ball menace, pick dodger. I feel like the on-ball menace is a little bit broken anyway. Between silver and bronze, I don't feel like there's a huge difference. And again, being a taller guard, you're going to be able to get some stops. You're going to get a little bumpy, nothing too crazy. We do have a 73 strength, which is solid. For the steal, again, nothing too crazy here. We're just going 60, just enough to be able to play, be able to play the lanes, get the bronze interceptor. Again, you're probably not playing as much on-ball type of defense with this type of a build. But if you are, 60 is still enough to get plenty of steals. I've shown you plenty of builds and plenty of gameplay with other builds with 60 steal, and we're still getting rips and everything like that. For the block, we're going to take this up to a 74. With the 74 block, that will get you a high-flying denier on bronze. It will also get us paint patroller on bronze as well, just to help protect the cup a little bit more. I believe if you're making a build like this, you want to be able to have some type of block on there. And then last but not least, the rebounding. Now, I was going to move the rebounding initially. I was going to put 70 on both my offensive and defensive rebounding, but just by moving a couple little things around, I was able to move the offensive rebound up to a 75, and then we're going to go 65 on the defensive rebound. Like I said, I was going to try to move this down, but then I lost out in putting some attributes in some other places by trying to get this defensive rebound back up to a 70. So again, if you're looking for the point forward name, this is definitely how you want to go ahead and set up your build. You will get the point forward name. If you're not as concerned about getting that point forward name specifically, you could certainly take this pass accuracy down to maybe I would suggest like an 82, which is still more than enough. Like I said, if you're playing rec or even park or whatever, and if you wanted to put some of these extra attributes into places, you can move your block up to a 78 if you wanted to. Like I said, you can move maybe that defensive rebound up to 70 and then back this one down to 70. completely up to you, but again, if you're looking for that point forward name, we do have to have a little bit higher pass accuracy on this build. You can see, like I said, we can finish at the rim, we can shoot from deep, we can shoot from that mid-range area, we've got all the badges we need. We can ISO, we can dot up our teammates, and we've got just enough defense to be viable as well. So let's go ahead, I'll show you the shades of. The shades of aren't spectacular. Corey Maggette, Brandon Ingram, and Franz Wagner. If you guys remember, LeBron James, if you're looking to get shades of him, he's actually at the power forward in this game, so you're not going to get shades of like a LeBron James, if that's what you're gearing for. I wasn't specifically trying to make this a LeBron James build, just kind of likening it to him, obviously being the type of guard he is. It's kind of like a Magic Johnson with dunking ability type of a build as well. But you see you get the name of a 3-level scoring point forward. Like I said, we were looking for that point forward name, and that's exactly what we got here. So I just want to show you a few of the animations, give you a suggested jump shot for the build, and then we'll get you out of here. Alright, so just to show you real quick some of the animations and stuff that you could get with this build, having that 80 ball handle and then the 75 speed with ball, the 89 pass style I talked about, having that Tyrese Halliburton pass style. Now the dribble style is completely up to you. You can see all the different ones that you do get here, having the different combination. I like kind of going back and forth. I know a lot of people use the Zion Williamson one. I actually like the Jalen Green one a little bit better. But again, completely up to you. You need to find the right SIGs that work for the way that you play and that you're set up. These are just some of the ones that I use for this threshold with the 80 ball handle and the 75 speed with ball. If you want to copy any of these over, kind of the same thing with all of your, your go-to shots, your jumpers, your pull-ups, all of that type of stuff as well. You can kind of see real quick here, just kind of what I've been rocking. As far as a jump shot for this build, again, this type of stuff is really completely up to you guys. I know you probably all got, some jump shots and everything that work for you. You can see the jump shot that I have on here is the Kobe Bryant base. It's just one that I started using on a lot of my builds that have either a higher mid-range or three-point shot in that 6'5" to 6'9" range. It's a real, it's a quick jump shot. It's real nice. You can see the grades over there are solid as well. A+ speed, A+ release height, and then the A defensive immunity. I got a little bit of Oscar Robertson mixed in there. We see we got the 52% Kobe Bryant and then the 48% Oscar for the release. I use right around push, sometimes a little over push, but right in that visual cue area. Jump shot, again, very quick, which you're going to want to have as an ISO type of a guard. I don't think we want to have a slow jump shot. So if you wanted to go ahead and if you're best at timing out some of these higher release speed ones, you certainly could move that up and go all the way up on your release speed too. Completely up to you. And then just looking at some of the different dunks that you get access to obviously a lot of different dunk animations. We talked about the pro contact dunks off of 1, as well as the pro contact dunks off of 2. I like the athletic hangs off of 1. It's a nice, real quick, safe kind of a dunk animation. Depending on where you are, you might have access to like the quick drops and stuff like that. For the standing dunks, I would use both rim pull animations, both the pro and the elite under basket rim pulls. Again, like I said, you get some really nice under basket animations with that 72 standing dunk. Be able to have both of these equipped. You can kind of see some of the different animations underneath that one right there. I get a lot with some of my builds that I have. And then some of the signature dunks as well. You get a lot of the athletic dunks, Devin Booker, Vince Carter, LeBron James, Ja Morant, Ben Simmons, like I talked about, is a very underrated dunk package, especially for them under basket dunks. You get access once you use the cap breakers and get your 93 driving dunk to the Russell Westbrook if you wanted to. Zion Williamson, Latrell Sprewell's got some kind of interesting dunks in there. And then obviously all of the alley-oops, you get access to those as well as the pro contact alley-oops for this build. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this 3-level point forward build. Like I said, I got mine looking like LeBron James. I'm not saying this is specifically a LeBron James build, but it does definitely have some shades of a younger LeBron James, the way he was able to finish at all 3 levels and then obviously do the playmaking, dot up his teammates and all of that good stuff. But if you guys enjoyed this build, don't forget to drop a like before you head out. Subscribe if you're new, turn on that notification bell. I'm going to leave a card here if you guys want to check out any of the face creations or other builds that I've done here in NBA 2K25. It's been your boy JD. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.